Hello friends, my name is Vikas. So friends, in this video we will be discussing about some of the most important current affairs of the topic National Affairs of August. This video will be very helpful to you, so do watch the video till the end, hit the like button and share the link of this video with your friends. So friends, we'll start with our session, but before that we have something important to tell you about. We have an app by the name AffairsCloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. Once you have downloaded the app, you will open the app and you will see this type of screen. In this, you can go and log in with your Google account, that is your Gmail ID. Then once you have logged in, then you will be moved to this page where you can see a window. If you click on the current affairs section here, then you will be moved to this page. Now this is where magic happens. This is the course where there are two courses provided by us. First, you should know it is of 1 year and 2 years. So choose your course accordingly. What we are providing and what is the reason behind that you should purchase course of current affairs from us, and what are the important details about it. First thing, you should know that we provide you current affairs in both English and Hindi. Okay. Also, we provide you here current affairs daily. PDFs are provided daily. The important factor here to remember is we are providing PDF to you daily. Okay, that contains question answers of the daily current affairs. They are explained in a much easy way where you can grasp the knowledge and do your revision. Okay, apart from that, we provide you with question answers. Then on every day we provide you 20 question answers quiz, daily 20 questions quiz. So imagine how much it will benefit you in your preparation. Then we provide you same thing for weekly. In weekly we take a quiz of 50 questions. Then question answers of week, we provide you a book, PDF is provided you weekly of the compiled questions of the whole week. Similarly for monthly also, ebook is given, your quizzes are taken, question answers PDF. Then apart from it, we also help you to prepare for banking papers. All the banking exams you can go refer to our videos and our courses here. You can see here we provide you banking and economic quiz of 157 questions. Okay, then topic wise PDFs are covered. As you can see, we are making videos on indexes and reports, important days, the books and authors, all the events that are taking place in individual months. So these PDFs are provided to you and they will help you a lot in your preparation for journal awareness, your journal studies, as well as for current affairs. Then you can see we also provide you current affairs for state-wise current affairs are provided to you. Apart from this, I have a gift for all of my friends here. If you use my code Vikas10, you will be getting a straight 10% discount on the purchase you make. So when you are about to check out and do the payment, just before the payment, you will be getting an option to use the promo code. There you can put the Vikas10, the code, and you will be getting an extra 10% discount on the total purchase you make there. So let's start with our video. So friends, first we'll be discussing some of the important one-liner questions of the National Affairs of August month. So let's start. Intel has recently launched an AI for All initiative in collaboration with CBSE. What is AI? Artificial Intelligence for All, started by CBSE and the organization is Intel. It is a collaboration between Intel and CBSE. Rajasthan government has launched Mission Niryatak Bano. Important, do take a note. Bhubaneswar became first Indian city to vaccinate 100% against COVID-19. Which state became, or which is the Indian city that has vaccinated 100% population against COVID-19? It is your Bhubaneswar. Very important. IIT Roorkee has launched earthquake early warning mobile app for Uttarakhand. Do take a note. India nuclear power capacity is expected to reach 22,480 megawatt by 2031. India has signed an MOU with Bangladesh in disaster management. All right. Next, Virendra Kumar, who is the Union Minister for Social Justice and Empowerment, has recently launched PM Daksh portal and PM Daksh mobile app. Question will be asked, PM Daksh mobile app and portal was launched by which ministry? It was your Social Justice and Empowerment Ministry. Next is recently which state government signed an MOU with Walmart Vriddhi to help MSCs? It was your Haryana state government. Next question, which state became the first state to recognize the forest resource rights in the urban region? Which state government or which state? It was your Chhattisgarh. Kakori train conspiracy has renamed to what? To Kakori train action. Next, G. Manoj Sinha has inaugurated Bangas Awam Mela in which state? It was in Jammu and Kashmir. India has celebrated which year of independence? It was your 75th Independence Day. Dhol, Vadwana, Sultanpur and Bhindawas are the four more Indian wetlands that are added into which list? They were added into the Ramsar list. Important. Mark this. Alright. Another Kakori train conspiracy is also important. Which state government signed an MOU with Walmart Vriddhi? It was your Haryana government. Alright. Next. Bharat Petroleum has launched door-to-door delivery of high-speed diesel. Mark this. Which state government started door-to-door delivery of high-speed diesel? Bharat Petroleum. Pradhan Mantri or Prime Minister has announced rupees 100 lakh crore Gati Shakti infrastructure scheme to boost jobs. Next, Prime Minister Narendra Modi set 2047 target for becoming energy independent. This is the targeted year for becoming energy important, and this is an important year, so you should know this, that by 2047 India will be becoming energy independent. It is as declared by Prime Minister Narendra. Next, Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy has launched rupees 45,000 crore rupees Nadu Nedu 2 to remodel 16,000 government school in which state? In Andhra Pradesh. Kaziranga became India's first national park with satellite phone. Important market. 75th new Vande Bharat trains to connect all parts of India. Nation first, always first. The theme of the 75th Independence Day. Very important information. Market. Alright, mark this also. Nation first, always first. This is the theme for the 75th Independence Day of India, celebrated in which year? In 2021. It is important. Rice under all scheme to be fortified by 2024. Chhattisgarh CM Bhupesh Baghel announced 4 new districts. 6 lakh villages to get internet connectivity by 2024. This question can also be important because it can be asked which state government recently or which state recently announced 4 new districts. It was your Chhattisgarh state. Then India has launched Unite Aware program in collaboration with United Nations. Question can be asked which state has launched Unite Aware platform or program in collaboration with United Nations. It was your India. Next, BRICS has signed a deal on cooperation in remote sensing satellite data sharing with India. Next, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman launched Ubharte Sitare Fund. Ubharte Sitare Fund was launched by whom? It was launched by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Then, India's highest herbal park is inaugurated in which state? It was inaugurated in Uttarakhand. Very important information. Alright, so these are some of the one-liners that you need to note down. If you haven't taken a note of it, stop the video and start taking the note of them because they can be asked in your exam. They are highly important. Alright, so now let's start with our topic wise. Intel has launched AI for All. That was an initiative, that is Artificial Intelligence for All initiative, in partnership with which organization? It was with CBSE, that is your Central Board of Secondary Education. And Intel have launched an initiative AI for All under AI for Citizenships program to create a basic understanding of artificial intelligence for Indian people. It plans to introduce AI to 1 million people in its first year of launch. The 4-hour shelf-placed learning program AI for All will explain AI in an easier way. It is available in 11 vernacular languages and it is divided into 2 sections such as AI awareness of 1.5 hours and AI appreciation of 2.5 hours. Next we'll be talking about National Health Adoption Plan on Air Pollution. Question can be asked, National Health Adoption Plan is related to what? It is related to your air pollution, and it was launched by Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Mansukh Mandaviya ji. Alright. The 112th annual day celebration of the National Center for Disease Control were held in New Delhi. Its functions were presided over by Union Minister Mansukha Lakshmi Bhai Mandavia, who is the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, where he introduced or launched National Health Adoption Plan on air pollution. Next we'll be talking about Haryana has secured first position in country with 100 PC marks in CCTNS. What is this? Crime and Criminal Tracking Network System. If it is asked who secured the top position in CCTNS, it was secured by Haryana Police or Haryana State Government. The Haryana Police with 100% marks secured the first position in India under Crime and Criminal Tracking Network System. Gujarat Police secured the second position, while Himachal Pradesh Police has secured the third position. CCTNS was created for a comprehensive and integrated system for effective policing through e-governance. So it can be asked, this CCTNS is related to what? It is basically related to your e-governance, and in which the Haryana Police has topped. Then if we talk about CCTNS, this was approved by the cabinet in 2009 and allocated amount provided to it was around 2000 crore rupees that was made for the CCTNS project. It is a mission mode project under the National E-Governance Plan of Government of India and implemented by National Crime Records Bureau, that is NCRB. If we talk about NCRB, it is a part of the Ministry of Home Affairs. Question can be asked that NCRB comes under which ministry? It comes under the Ministry of Home Affairs. Director is Ramphal Power and the headquarter of this NCRB is in New Delhi. Next is your Harappan era city Dholavira inscribed in the UNESCO's World Heritage List. Important, let's look at the data. The extended 44th session of the World Heritage Committee, that is WHC, was held in Fuzhou, China city. Alright, question can be asked. The 44th session of the World Heritage Committee was located or was hosted by which country? It was hosted by China. It was organized by UNESCO, that is United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, in cooperation with China. The Indian sites that were included in it were two, and they are very important. First, you saw it was Dholavira, that was a Harappan city in Gujarat. This was the 40th cultural site. Another you need to remember is a Kakatiya Rudraveshwaram temple or Ramappa temple. Reminded by Ramappa temple, this question can be asked in your general studies portion, that this Ramappa temple is located in which state? It is located in Telangana, can be asked. Alright, and this is the 39th World Heritage Site from India. So how many total World Heritage or UNESCO World Heritage Sites in India now? There are total 40 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. 39th was your Ramappa Temple, that is Kakatiya Rudeshwara Temple, and this is located in Telangana. And Dholavira, which was the 40th, that is in Harappan city located in Gujarat. Now moving on. This is important, so I will suggest you to take a note of it, because 2 to 3 information were provided. One was your where was WHC was in which country WHC was hosted. That was the 44th session. It was in China. City's name was Fuzhou and it was hosted by UNESCO and in cooperation with China, we just saw. Then 2 Indian sites that were added were Ramappa Temple and Dholavira. One Ramappa is from Telangana and your Dholavira is from Gujarat. They were the 39th and 40th World Heritage Site from India. So now in India there are total 40 UNESCO's World Heritage Site. Next we'll be talking about recent e-rupee. This was a digital payment solution that was recently launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. What is e-rupee? Let's look at it. E-rupee, the person and purpose specific one-time cashless and contactless digital payment vouchers was developed by NPCI, that is your National Payment Corporation of India, on its UPI, which is your Unified Payment Interface Platform, in association with Department of Financial Services, National Health Authority, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare and the partner banks. On August 2nd, 2021, it was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi virtually, a prepared electronic voucher based digital payment solution named e-rupee to strengthen the direct benefit transfer and financial inclusions of the unbanked citizens. The e-rupee voucher coupon could be shared in the form of SMS string, QR code instead of money, and the beneficiaries of the mobile for a specific purpose such as health, education, subsidies, etc. The beneficiaries could redeem the particular voucher at the service provider such as the merchants that accept e-rupee and does not need a card. The digital payment app, bank account, internet banking access and other traditional payment modes to complete the particular transaction that was made through e-rupee. If we talk about this NPCI, it was established in 2008. The headquarters of NPCI is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Not just NPCI, I have told you most of the banks headquarter, where is it? It is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. If the question is asked where is the headquarter of so and so bank, and if you don't know the answer, and if Mumbai is given in that, I'll suggest if you want to take the risk, then go for Mumbai, because 99% banks headquarter is in Mumbai. Alright, so this was your e-rupee that was recently launched by or developed by whom? NPCI organization. Next, mark this. Defense Expo 2022 will be held at Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Important data. The 12th edition of the Defense Exposition that will be hosted by the Ministry of Defense has been scheduled to be held at Gandhinagar, Gujarat from 11th to 13th of March 2022. It is a biennial event and is organized by whom? As I told, by Ministry of Defense. The last edition of Defense Exposition 2020 was held in Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow. The Ministry of Defense organizes military exhibitions each year in the form of Defense Expo and Aero India. Next, the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment forms IMESA. IMESA, what is this IMESA? It is your Information Monitoring, Evaluation and Social Audit to conduct social audits of social sectors scheme. Under the scheme, social audits will be conducted for all the schemes of the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment starting the fiscal year 21-22. The audits will be done through social audits of the states and national institutes of rural developments and Panchayati Raj. So question will be asked, the IMESA was a scheme started by or a social audit started by whom or which ministry? It was your Social Justice and Empowerment Ministry. Next we'll be talking about racism. United Nations creates permanent body to address challenges of the racism. Question will be asked. Recently, United Nations has created a permanent body to address the challenges of what problem or to address what problems of the society. It is the racism. Important market. The United Nations General Assembly has approved the establishment of permanent forms of people of African desert to provide expert advice on addressing of the challenges of racism, racial discrimination, xenophobia and intolerance. The form will consist of 10 members, 5 elected by the UNGA from all the religions and 5 appointed by UN Human Rights Council, that is your UNHRC. The following consultations with regional groups and organization of people of African descent. If we talk about this particular form, the first session is scheduled to take place in the year 2022. The annual reports will be made on the form's activities and the evaluation of its cooperation will be done by the United Nations General Assembly after 4 sessions. The particular form will serve as a platform for improving the safety and quality of life and livelihoods of the people of African descent. Next is Italy is ready to host the G20 Culture Ministers meeting. Which country is set to host the G20 Culture Ministers meeting? It is your Italy. Market. The first G20 Culture Ministers meeting for the year 2021 was held in July 2021 virtually in Rome, Italy. It was hosted by Italy as it assumed the G2021 presidency on the 1st of December 2020. Who is having the presidency for the year 2021 of G20? It is your Italy. From India, Meenakshi Lekhi, the Minister of States for External Affairs and Culture, participated in this meeting. The culture ministers adopted the first G20 Culture Declaration, that is Rome Declaration of the G20 Cultures meeting for submission to the G20 leaders 2021 to recognize the economic value of culture and advocate the introduction of culture with the G20 process. Meenakshi Lekhi addressed the meeting highlighting various measures that can be taken by India to develop the culture and creative sectors like the One District, One Product scheme of Uttar Pradesh, tourism circuits, promotion of yoga and Ayurveda. Next is Surodaya Small Finance Bank has recently launched Health and Wellness Savings Account. Important. Which bank or which small finance bank has recently launched Health and Wellness Saving Account? It was launched by Surodaya Small Finance Bank or Surodaya SFB. SS or Surodaya Small Finance Bank has launched saving account named Health and Wellness Saving Account to support the medical emergencies. The account offers top-up health insurance of 25 lakh rupees for self and family, annual health care package, and on-call emergency ambulance medical care service up to a distance of 20 kilometers till 31st of March 2022. A resident individual with an age limit of 18 years to 65 can open the account, joint or single account. The individual needs to maintain the average monthly balance of 3 lakh rupees and to be eligible as per the health declaration form. If we talk about the Suryodaya Small Finance Bank, it was established in 2017 and the headquarters is, as I mentioned above, it is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Next we'll be talking about India's lightest and Pune's first metro train set unveiled in Italy. Alright, mark this. If we look at the data, Titagarh Wagons Limited, a company based out of the Titagarh in West Bengal, held a virtual ceremony to display its first train for Pune Metro in Maharashtra, which was manufactured by its subsidiary in Italy. Yes, this question can also be asked that where was the lightest train of India which will be set up in Pune was started or was developed or manufactured. It was manufactured in Italy. Titagarh Firma SPA plant. It will be India's first lightest metro train set as it is being manufactured with aluminium for the first time in our country. The first goods train on Haldibari, West Bengal, Chilhati, Bangladesh rail link was the flagged off carrying construction material stone chips after 1965. It is the fifth rail link between India and Bangladesh. Alright, and if we talk about Indian Railways, it was established in 1853. It can be asked, can you tell me during this time who was the leader? I won't say the particular governor, general, viceroy or whatever because you will get an idea. Who was the leader of English people? Name him. Name them. Comment below. Alright, during this time or who started the railways in India? Mark, yes, this is better. Who started the railways in India? Comment below. It is your homework. Alright. Then, if we talk about the CEO and chairman of Railway Board, he is Sunit Sharma and the headquarters is in New Delhi. Next, tabletop war gaming exercise held in fine-tuned model of integrated theatre commands. What it is, let's look at it. For the first time, a tabletop or a TT war gaming exercise was held between India's three armed services, Indian Army, Air Force and Navy. It was held to fine-tune the model of integrated tri-service theatre command. During the exercise, scenarios like facing a two-front war from China and Pakistan were war-gamed. It also included a frank and free-wheeling exchange to evolve best practices on the transition. Next is IIT Delhi has signed a pact for a joint research in the area of agriculture and fertilizers including nanotechnology with IFCO. Alright, so which two organization or which institution came with IFCO together to sign a pact for joint research in the area of agriculture and fertilizers including which type of technology using the nanotechnology. Similarly, it can be asked IFCO and IIT Delhi came together for a joint research in which technology in a nanotechnology. Nano Biotechnology Research Center, that is NBRC, the research and developing unit of the Indian Farmers Fertilizer Cooperative Limited, that is your IFCO, has signed a memorandum of understanding with IIT Delhi for research and consultancy, knowledge transfer and collaborative projects. If we talk about some of the features of this particular pact signed between them, is that collaboration between IFCO and IIT Delhi will focus on the joint research by sharing laboratories of IIT and IFCO providing research consultancy. The collaboration will enable advanced research in the areas of nanotechnology with futuristic applications. Alright, next. BRO. What is BRO? Border Road Organization has built world's highest road in Ladakh at 19,300 feet, that is higher than Everest Base Camp. All right, I repeat, which organization, that is your BRO or Border Road Organization, has built world's highest road? Union Territory, it was in Ladakh. All right, and the height was 19,300 feet. Similarly, this is only mentioned here, you need not worry about it. Next, Supreme Court has ruled out that the governors can now pardon the death sentence of prisoners also now. Alright, let's look at the data. A Supreme Court bench comprising Justice Hemant Gupta and A.S. Bopanna held that the governor of state can pardon prisoners including death row convicts even before they have served a minimum of 14 years of prison sentence as per the constitutional power granted to the governors under Article 161. Important, mark this can be asked. All right, as per the constitutional power granted to the governor under 161 of the Indian Constitution, the governor of state now can pardon the prisoners. This has been ruled out by the, or this order has been now passed by the Supreme Court. All right, the court also noted that the sovereign power of governor to pardon a prisoner under Article 161 is actually exercised by the state government and not the governor on his own. So the advice of the appropriate government will be binding on the governor. That means the state government can will be a deciding authority in the particular decision along with the governor. The section 433A of the Code of Criminal Procedure will not affect the constitutional power conferred on the president governor to grant pardon to convicts under Article 72 or 161 of Indian Constitution. But this article is important. All right. Who is the Chief Justice of Supreme Court? He is Justice N.V. Ramana sir. Important. Next we'll be talking about ISRO. ISRO has recently launched study to upgrade services of quality of Indian hospitals. All right, that means to improve the or upgrade the quality of Indian hospitals. Which institution has recently launched a study? It was launched by ISRO. Dr. S.K. Sivan, who is the chairman of ISRO, formally inaugurated the Health Quest study, that is health quality upgradation enabled by science technology of ISRO to upgrade the healthcare system standards of India in line with the ISRO's quality standards and best practices. The study team will explore the possibility of replicating ISRO's quality assurance mechanism which are used in space technology in India's hospitals. This is to ensure zero defect and quality of service in the emergency and intensive care units, that are the ICUs of hospitals. The study will be undertaken by 20 private hospitals across India. The ISRO's quality assurance mechanism will be shared with the study team to create healthcare quality standards. If we talk about ISRO, chairman is Dr. K. Sivan and the headquarters is in Bangalore, Karnataka. Next we'll be talking about TRIFED's 34th Foundation Day. That was on 6th of August 2021. Mark this, important. When was the TRIFED's 34th Foundation Day? It was on 6th of August. Alright. And this TRIFED comes under which ministry? It comes under MOTA, that is your Ministry of Tribal Affairs. Next, our Vice President of India, Venkaiah Naidu sir, has recently released a postage stamp in the memory of Manya Chaman Lal sir, as you can see him in the picture. Alright. Next, same data given here. Next, India to host Internet Governance Forum in October. Which country will be hosting the Internet Governance Forum in October? It will be your India market. Important. One-liner form and answer. Next, the Government of India that is set to host the first Indian Internet Governance Forum in 2021 in India from October 22 to 2021. It will be conducted by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Can be asked, the first Internet Governance Forum will be conducted by which ministry? It will be Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Theme is also important. The theme will be Inclusive Internet for Digital India. It is the Indian chapter of United Nations based Internet Governance Forum. It will act as a platform to discuss public policy issues that are related to Internet. Over 10,000 participants are expected to participate in the event. More than 25 workshops across the digital economy, digital governance, trust, security, stability, sustainability will be held during the particular forum. Next, INS, that is your Indian naval ship Khanjar, becomes the first Indian Navy ship to call at Heritage Port of Gopalpur, Odisha. It became the first Indian naval ship to be called at the Heritage Coastal Port of Gopalpur, Odisha. The visit was aimed at enhancing ties and spreading awareness among the local population on coastal security and maritime operation. Next, India's first heart failure biobank inaugurated at SCTI MST in Kerala. The first national heart failure biobank was inaugurated at the National Center for Advanced Research and Excellence in HF, that is CARE HF, at a Sri Chitra Trinal Institute of Medical Science and Technology in Trivandrum, Kerala. Question can be asked directly in a straight format that the first heart failure biobank was inaugurated in which state? It was inaugurated in Kerala, or Trivandrum can also be asked if city is asked. Then NHFB will collect blood biopsies and clinical data as a guide to future therapies. It will provide insights into heart disease and heart failure among Indian children and adults. Next, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has launched Ujwala 2 by handing over LPG connections. Important. Alright, mark this that recently Ujwala 2.0 has also been launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And this time an additional 10 million LPG, that is your liquefied petroleum gas connection, will be provided to the beneficiaries. Then it was a scheme for Mahoba district of Uttar Pradesh. Mark this also. It was a scheme of Uttar Pradesh, and recently second version of Pradhan Mantri Ujwala Yojana has been launched. If we talk about this, PMUY, that is Pradhan Mantri Ujwala Yojana, is a flagship scheme of the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. It was launched on the 1st of May 2016 in UP by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The objective was to make clean cooking fuel such as LPG available to the rural and deprived households. Financial assistance of 1,600 per household will be given by the center to the eligible households. Next, IAF has to build one of the world's highest mobile ATC tower in Ladakh. IAF is ready to build one of the world's highest mobile ATC tower in which union territory or state? It is your union territory, Ladakh. Alright, one of the world's highest mobile air traffic control tower has been built by the Indian Air Force in the Noyama area of Ladakh Union Territory at the Advanced Landing Ground. Important. Alright, built by Indian Air Force at the highest, and it is the world's highest mobile air traffic control tower in which union territory? In Ladakh. Next, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana turns 7, brings 43 crore under the formal banking system. What it is, let's look at it. First of all, what is Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana? It is implemented by the Department of Financial Services, and that is the Ministry of Finance. The slogan of the scheme was Mera Khata Bhagya Vidata, that is my account, my account fate restorer. But you not remember this in English. You should know Mera Khata Bhagya Vidata. The objective of this Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana was to ensure access to various financial services like availability of basic savings bank account, access to need-based credits, remittance facilities, insurance and pensions to the excluded section, that is weaker section and low income groups. Alright, next, then coming back, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, that is National Mission of Financial Inclusion, completed the 7th anniversary on 15th of August. It was launched in 2014. As per the data, around 43 crore beneficiaries, bank account holders with around 1,43,34 crore rupees total balance. Okay, next, which ministry has launched Sonchiriya? Sonchiriya was launched by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. It is to market products of self-help groups. The Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs The Secretary of Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, Durga Shankar Mishra, has launched a logo and brand named Sonchriya to promote market product of urban self-help groups. This would enhance women participation and make them financially empowered. Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, that is comes under National Urban Livelihood Mission. The mission was launched in 2013. It is implemented by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Aim was to uplift the livelihood of urban poor by enhancing sustainable livelihood opportunities through skill development. It is centrally sponsored scheme and therefore the funding will be shared between the center and the states in the ratio of 75 is to 25 for northeastern and special category. The ratio will be 9 is to 1. That means for northeastern state the ratio will be 9 is to 1. There are two components of day NULM, one for urban and one for rural India. Alright, so Sonchriya, it was a logo as well as a brand name started by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs to promote the self-help groups. That means to promote Atmanirbharta or Atmanirbhar Bharat, to promote the model of Atmanirbhar Bharat. This particular mission was started, Sonchriya, basically to provide employment to the unemployed sector. Next, Union Agriculture Minister Shri Narendra Singh Tomar inaugurated the world's second largest refurbished gene bank at National Bureau of Plant Genetic Resource. Where is it? It is in New Delhi. Another thing it can be asked, where is the National Bureau of Plant Genetic Resources? It is in New Delhi. And where the world's second largest refurbished gene bank was inaugurated by the Union Agriculture Minister Shri Narendra Singh Tomar. Narendra Singh Tomar inaugurated the world's second largest refurbished state-of-the-art National Gene Bank at the National Bureau of Plant Genetic Resources, Pusa, New Delhi. This will cater the needs of biofortified crops varieties. Biofortification is the process by which the nutritional quality of crops is improved. What is National Gene Bank? Let's look at it. It was established in 1996. The aim is to preserve the seeds of plant genetic resources for future generations. It has the capacity to preserve about 1 million germplasm in the form of seeds. Germplasm is a living tissue from which new plants can be grown. Presently, it is protecting 4.52 lakh accessions, of which 2.7 lakh are Indian germplasm and the rest have been imported from other countries. It is also conserving in situ, on farm or wild, and ex situ is your gene or field bank germplasm through Delhi headquarters and 10 regional stations in the country. Alright, basically it is a store bank of the seeds, you can say, or various, or the store bank of the germplasm. That is a living tissue. Next, Sports Minister Anurag Thakur launched Fit India Freedom Run 2.0. Can be asked, who launched Fit India Freedom Run 2.0? It was launched by Sports Minister Anurag Thakur. Next, Kaziranga became India's first national park with the satellite phone facility. Important. Which national park became the first national park with the satellite phone facility? It was your Kaziranga National Park. Where is your Kaziranga National Park? This is important. Kaziranga National Park is in Assam. It is in the state of Assam. Next, another important news you need to remember, that recently Supreme Court has allowed women to appear for the National Defence Academy exam. Earlier for NDA only boys were allowed, but now it has been ruled by the government that, or it has been allowed by the Supreme Court, that girls can also take part in the National Defence Academy exam. Similar things given here. If I ask you, where is the headquarter of NDA? It was established in 1954 in Khadakwasla, Pune. It is a joint defense service training institute of the Indian Armed Forces where the cadets of the Indian Army, Navy and Indian Air Force train together. It is the first tri-service academy in the world. If we talk about Supreme Court, we just saw the Chief Justice of India is N.V. Ramana sir and the headquarter is in New Delhi. Next, Delhi-Chandigarh highway became the India's first electric vehicle friendly highway. That means charging spots will be available on the particular Delhi-Chandigarh highway, important market. All right. In India, which was the first highway that became electric vehicle friendly? It was Delhi-Chandigarh highway. Next, Vriksharopan Abhiyan 2021 was launched by whom? It was launched by Coal Minister Prahlad Joshi. Important market, Vriksharopan Abhiyan 2021. Alright, it was a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Around 300 plantation sites around the coalfield of India will be connected through this Abhiyan. That means 300, on these 300 plantation sites, various plants will be planted. This was under the Go Greening Drive. Coal Public Sector Undertaking PSUs of the Ministry of Coal has targeted to cover 2,385 hectares of area under the bio reclamation or bio plantation. Alright, so Vriksharopan Abhiyan was started by which ministry? It was started by the Ministry of Coal and it was inaugurated or launched by Prahlad Joshi, who is the Coal Minister. So friends, this was our video. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you liked our video, do hit the like button, share the link with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel or if you are new to our channel, then do subscribe because it motivates us to bring a better content for you guys. Also, if you have any trouble regarding login or payment or any other issues, then you can reach to us on our mail, that is support@affairscloud.com, or you can call us on the number 9677333862 and we'll resolve your issue as soon as possible. Also, you should go and check our courses that are available at a very reasonable price and that will help you to boost your preparation.